Okay, this week we're going to go back to basics, and I want to share with you an important lesson I learned from a guy called Brian Clement. Now, Brian Clement heads up the Hippocrates Institute out in Florida, which in 2002 got rated as the #1 medical spa on the earth. So it's a very powerful institute for health and for healing. Now, one of the things I learned from Brian is that if you think about planet Earth, and you think about what planet Earth is made up of, you've got three geographical locations. You know, to make it simple, you've got the land, you've got the sea, and then you've got fresh water. Now, it makes sense. If you can build a nutritional foundation from the most nutritious foods from each of those locations, then you stand a good chance of having very powerful health. So let's get to it. On the land, the most nutritious foods on the land, which are 10 to 30 times more nutritious than any vegetable and any fruit, are the sprouted foods. Okay, at the higher end of the spectrum you've got your wheatgrass, barley grass, etc., and then lower down you've got your different sprouted beans and legumes, etc. So what we're going to do next week, we're going to have a mini sprouting tutorial, because I know from my point of view it's very easy to neglect the sprouted foods, because it takes a little bit of responsibility on your part to take them, soak them, sprout them, and then eat them. Okay, the next location is the sea. Now here's the thing, there's not very many mineral rich soils anymore. The quality of the soils across the earth is very poor. However, the minerals have to go somewhere, and it turns out they've gone into the sea. So the foods that are very mineral rich and very rich in trace elements are the sea vegetables. Okay, now we promote arami, kombu, wakame, and hijiki, etc. Just as an example, you've got nori. These are quite convenient, because this is like a nori sprinkle. You can get like a mixture of a sea salad sprinkle, a Japanese sea salad, and you can just take those. You can take it like you would some herbs, and you can just put it on any kind of meal, and it will just boost the nutritional profile, boost the nutritional content, give you a little bit more chlorophyll and those trace elements that you need to just keep your biochemistry running smoothly. Also in the sea you've got something called phytoplankton. Now it's a very powerful superfood, and we're going to be talking about that in a couple of weeks' time. Third of all, you've got, in the freshwater, you've got the algae. So we promote, as you know, I've spoken about it on previous editions, we promote E3 Live, which is a blue-green algae. And you've also got chlorella and spirulina, both which can be found in aggressive greens, which incidentally is based on barley grass. That's why it's such a powerful formula. So there you have it. You've got the land, you've got the sea, and you've got the fresh water. Now, on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, if you can ensure that you get some of those foods into your system, into your body, you stand a powerful chance at experiencing good health. As I said before, this is just a foundation. It's a good model, it's a good way of thinking. I think it's certainly more appropriate than just counting calories or thinking about macronutrients, which again is important, but at the same time, I think with health being in the way that it is around the world, we need to be thinking a bit more advanced. We need to be thinking with a bit more precision. So that's it for this week. Take that lesson away, think about your nutritional foundation. Until next week and next week's sprouting tutorial, enjoy good health.